Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about one of the daily contents. It's the Colossus. There are 5 different ones. On all of the weekdays you have a different element, starting Monday dark, Tuesday fire, Wednesday water, Thursday wood, and on Friday the light one. They all have a bit of a different strategy, so let's go into it. On Monday we have the dark one. You will do full damage on the boss and you will try to use a bit of debuffs. We will use our core with the Mona, the Draca and the Cura, and we will add a Fire Coachine. Fire Coachine has the expose weakness and attack up. Those are both very important debuffs. One is basically doubling the damage of one hit, and attack up is basically increasing your attack stats by 50%. All of them, not just the base stats, all of them by 50%. Both are very important. You can go HP defense or HP recovery defense, and you're just adding some trinkets, then it will look around the same as mine. For the Monday one, it doesn't need to have books, and it also does not need to be level 50, but it will help. So in my video you will see it's only level 40 with 5 stars and no books, but we will need that for the light one later on anyway, so that's the way how we are doing it. Those 3 plus the Coachine, full damage on the boss plus debuffs. On Tuesday we have the Fire Colossus. The strategy here is full damage on the boss, and you will try to break the shield. We will use the same 3 again. Those 3 are our core. And here we will use the Water Coachine. Same gems, HP defense or HP recovery defense. The only important thing with the Water Coachine is that you're using the shield break once the boss is using the active for the shield. I think it's the boss or an ad, doesn't matter. It's using a shield, and then you will first destroy the shield and then continue to do your damage. On Wednesday, this one is a bit more tricky. It's the Water Colossus. It will use a lot of zap, and the zap is adding to deal really high damage really quickly. So here we are using the Jormungandr, this one as lead. Then we will use the Dark Yuki, it also has a zap, and an SP Steel, both are obviously nice. And again our core with the Cura and the Draca. There are 2 strategies. You can either go for the puncture damage, or you can go for zap damage, or you can use both. That's what we are doing. We will use 2 zap monsters. The Draca simply because it still does really high damage and it's an SP battery. And the last one is the Cura. You will just do damage, zap, zap. Around half HP, I'm not exactly sure if it's 60, 50 or 40%. The boss is doing an extra attack. This one is sealing your monsters for 5 turns. In case too many of your monsters are getting hit by it, that let's say 2 or 3 monsters suddenly are sealed and it's for 5 turns, then you will simply switch out your team. The boss is using a skill, killing your second row. You are back to your first one and the debuffs are gone. That's helping a lot in case you're taking a lot of those debuffs. Then on Thursday is the wood one. Here we are using our core again, the Mona, the Draca, the Cura, and we will need an SP Steel because the right ad is using an attack up on the boss, which is like I think 300%, 400%, like just a really high number, and we want to prevent that, and for that we need to use an SP Steel. For that you can either use the Dark Yuki, which we got from the 4-star selection card. Here we have the SP Siphon. Or if you say, okay, the Yuki is taking too much damage, then you can also go for either the Fire Ramu or the Fire Mona. Both are working. The only important thing is you have to SP Steel last. You first attack with the other 3 monsters and then you are using the SP Steel. And like I said, SP Steel right at, damage on the boss. Easy one, very easy. Just SP Steel and it will be an easy one. And for the last one, on Friday, the light one, that one does a lot of damage, so we have to switch some stuff a bit around. Here we will use the Yuki lead, just to mitigate some of the damage. We will use our core again with the Cura, Draca, Mona, and we will use again the Fire Cotine because we need to do damage. The boss has basically no defense, so reducing defense and all the stuff is not really working here. So here we are using the Cotine again with exactly the same story. And here it's the same story, around half HP. The boss is using a 5-turn attack down, which here obviously hurts as well. If you're getting hit by that, like let's say the Mona and the Draca, one of them is getting hit by it, you're switching your team out, your second row is getting destroyed, you're coming back to the first row, and then the debuffs are gone. So that's basically the whole strategy. Let's go into it.
I swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is, on your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away, but we both know how the night goes. We talk a little, then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I start trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit, but tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again.
Can I be your superhero? You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more now? I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be couldn't call you at night. When I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh